Hello everyone, I'm Karthi Vignesh. In this video, we're going to be talking about exercise number 3 in Web Technology Lab, which is to design a website using HTML and CSS. So in this one, we will not be using external CSS, we'll be using internal and inline CSS basically. And these are the guidelines that has been given, and we have to create a website for an organization or an institution. That's it. So these are the guidelines. So in header, there should be a website title and the text at the center of the page, which is a main head page. And in the sections, we should have a banner under the header, welcome text over an image. So I'll go through the guidelines one by one and I'll go through the code that I written for the website. The first one is to add a website title and align the text at the center of the page and change the font size. So this is the code that I have written. First, I'm just closing the style tab for now. We'll just go through one by one. So this is the header, and this one we have Karthi Institute of Technology and Sciences, and I've changed the font size, and it is aligned to the center. So that is the first one. And in the sections, we should have add a banner image under the header and display welcome text over the image, and we should be using margins, padding, etc. So this is the banner. So I've given a div tag, and inside that I'm having the banner image, and inside that I'm having a welcome to the page, and it is also a different. It's under a different div tag, divider tag. So in this one, if we don't use CSS here, the image will be displayed on the top, and below that we'll be having this text. But since we are using CSS here, the text will be on top of the image and it will be centered. So I've written the CSS code here. So first, let's see. This is class welcome. So I have to check which this is the welcome, and these are the contents that I have written for the welcome. CSS code I have written for the welcome class, and this is just the text thing. If I go to the centered class, then it is quite different because I'm giving position as absolute and giving top padding, left padding, and I'm transforming it to make it that it is centered over the image. So I'll show you how it looks. As you can see, it is in the center of the image and it's on the top of the image. So that is done. So the next guideline is to have a developer section to have about us. So here I have the div tag, and I have a paragraph tag inside the divider tag to have the about us section, and it is aligned using CSS to look like the sample here, which is here. I aligned it. I've changed the spacing and everything, and I'm spacing, margins, and alignment, most of it. And this is the about us page. So moving on, we should have next one is to add 3 thumbnails below the banner, and each of the 3 sections should take up equal amount of the screen. So these are the 3 pictures, and it matches the sample given here. These are the 3 sections, and I given text over it. In the same way, I given the text over the first image, and these codes can be seen in this is the code. I given 3 images here, and after the code, inside the code, I have another div tag which has the purple sky text, and I have I've used 2 different classes here, top text and bottom text. So these are basically div tags. Sorry, these are basically for CSS for aligning it in the center. As you can see, I've given it both of it here, and in the image I given the width and height here, and I given the width as 100%. So by making sure that it is 100%, it will go narrow or wider whenever I resize it. And next one is to have the campus life and road technology like this, which is basically here they have given it sample here, and you have to have 2 more rows which contain image and text side by side. Use opacity and float wherever it's necessary. I've used opacity here in this 3 thumbnails thing because in the background there is a black rectangle which acts as a like a which helps in the visibility of the text. So I've given the opacity as 50% for that. As you can see it. 1 minute. As you can see, I've given the background color as 000.5 RGBA. So 000 means it is black, and 0.5 is the opacity value. So that's what happening there. And after that, I have two divider tag again, main divider tags, and one has a image. I'm sorry, not that one. This one. Again, two tags here. One has an image, and one has the text. So this text and the image, like these two tags, this text and the image gets aligned side by side, and the next one I given the same thing, but I'm just changing the alignment. In the first thing, the text comes on the left and the image comes on the right, and the second one, the image comes on the left and the text comes on the right. So the website that I've created matches the sample that's given here. So all the conditions have been satisfied. So yeah, that's it for this HTML exercise. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.